Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna have a look at a pen made by a Welsh pen maker, Ritter. I bought this pen at London Pen Show in February 2024 and it cost me around 100 British pounds. It's made out of acrylic, hand poured by the maker himself, and I think this combination of purples, turquoises, blacks, sparkles and chatoyance works really well. It's a truly beautiful material. The pen has a fairly simple shape. There are no finials, no clip, just these rounded ends. So this is on the cap and this is on the bottom of the pen. The cap then unscrews in 1-2 rotations, which reveals the number 6 Yovo stainless steel nib. I got mine in medium and the standard Yovo plastic feed. The section is 11 mm wide at the narrowest point, then tapers up towards 12.5 mm, and it reminds me of the section on the Leonardo Momento Zero, except the section on the Leonardo is a little bit narrower and the Ritter's writer's pen does have a little bit of flaring, which makes it a little bit more comfortable. The threads are not sharp, nor is the edge here. The only quality issue I had with the pen was this edge. As you can see, it does have small dents. I don't think that's a big deal, and it took me a little bit of time to actually notice it. I'm also not sure if that's intentional or not, but the section is a little bit more matte and the rest of the pen is polished more precisely. Unscrewing the body reveals the standard Schmidt converter, which can be easily taken out, and the nib unit is a standard Yovo nib unit, and inside the section there is a hole. There is no notch for the end of the nib unit. Functionally, there are no issues with this. However, I wish that the notch for the nib unit was a little bit deeper, so the black plastic wouldn't be visible when looking at the pen top down. All of these were just small nitpicks. They don't really affect functionality of the pen, and the material is so pretty that I'm happy to forgive those little imperfections. At 14.5 centimeters long when capped, it's not absurdly large, but it's fairly chunky and it weighs 28.4 grams, which is quite a lot for a plastic pen. Uncapped, it's almost 20 grams and 13.6 centimeters long, longer than the Jinhao 1919 and significantly longer than the Leonardo Momento Zero. It also doesn't post at all, so it being a little bit longer is an advantage. Now let's have a look at how it writes. So this is the Ritter's writer's pen, and this is a Yovo medium nib, and the ink is Colorware's Milky Sea. It's a standard Yovo nib without any modifications, so there are no surprises. This one didn't have any issues out of the box. As you can see, no issues with hard starts, skipping. Yeah, that's okay. Also the wetness was fine. And flex, Just like other Yovo number 6 nibs, it's not a complete nail, but there is not a lot of softness either. And reverse. Yeah, this one doesn't really like to write in reverse. Maybe with a different ink, because this is a shimmer ink. But yeah, there are no surprises, positive or negative, about the nib. When I was buying the pen, the maker checked the nib, and yeah, it's alright. I really like the shape of this section. I just wish it were a little bit wider, because when the pen body is this wide, it's not that the section would be too narrow by itself, but combined with the very wide body, I think a little bit wider section would work better, or just make the pen body a little bit slimmer. Overall though, the pen is pleasant to use. I'm really happy with the pen. The cigar-shaped white pen body works as a great canvas for such a complex, pretty material. I don't even miss the clip or roll stop, because it makes the pen look extremely clean. There is no liner inside the cap, but there is a step on which the section then rests, and the cap seals very well. And I also really enjoy the shape of this section. The only complaints that I have are pretty minor. I don't like the small imperfections on the step there on the body, and maybe the notch for the nib unit could have been a little bit deeper. Similarly shaped pens now are selling for £115, which I think is a fair price for a maker's pen made out of custom poured acrylic. So if you will be in one of the UK pen shows, or if you are in the UK and you are looking for a local pen maker, then I can absolutely recommend Ritter's Writers. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!